Don't you know, pump it up, the town are going up. Yep, I'm going to keep singing that. Yes, I'm going to keep the jacket off for now. I feel like it is just right to wear this top until we finish this season of the Schalke series. Not, of course, the main season, it's already over. And we will be playing in Tier 4 of English football, not 5. I know that's maybe petty for you guys who support higher league clubs, but for me, it is everything. As we're back in the top division of Germany with our Schalke. As welcome back, people, to the Schalke series here on FIFA 22, season number 2, episode number 8. Now, if you haven't seen the last episode, of course, I highly recommend watching that one before this one, even though it was a bit of a slow showing. Not the greatest, and I was just absolutely buzzed from what happened the day before. As today we sit 12th, I'm going to get straight into it, so make sure you have liked this video, subscribe if you're new around here. We are on the race to, of course, 6.5k. Of course, 7 is the big aim, but we'll keep going for 6.5, as we'll show you the calendar right here. It was definitely not a good day against Wolfsburg last time out, as today it is Cologne, Mönchengladbach, Hertha Berlin. Then we have BVB in the River Derby again, and Freiburg. So we'll play the highest up teams. Then it leaves us with the final game of the season, or final episode of the season next time out, as this first game is a bit of a 6-pointer. As you can see, we was chasing 6th all along, but we're 9 points off 6th, 4 points off 16th, which of course is Cologne, who we play next. So we've got to get this right. Our goal difference isn't great if we eventually get stuck in a relegation battle, which I don't want us to do for the second season running, but we are at the moment. We could be in big trouble. 43 goals conceded. Only the bottom 2 have conceded more. Something has to change. Hopefully today, as in I think we will play Gladbach and Freiburg, I'll say, to start off with. I don't know just yet, but you can see there's been changes to this team because we are not playing well, so we've got to shuffle the pack. 2 4-0 defeats in the last episode ain't good enough from us, as today's team is Ortega in goal, Barreto, Maxto and Palsen. Same back 3 despite the leaky gaps in between them, as Meyerhofer comes back in. Yes, we've got a loan deal in for him, hopefully going through in January, or the summer actually, the summer. And he will stay here until then, so we might as well use him. Delgado, the youth player, CDM for Christopher, who's tired. Latza and Machka coming in for Chanaloglu. He is faster, younger, and of course has significant potential as Zalazar is in cam. We've got Pieringer in front, who I have no idea how he's that high rated, and he is close to being knocked out. But Adamu comes in for Rabbi Matondo, who's definitely coming out before Pieringer. Not being a fan of Rabbi, so we'll get the partnership going, hopefully again, of Adamu and Pieringer against Cologne away. In their team, Schwabe, Schmitz, Murillo, Chabot, Katabach, Hauptmann and Ozgan City, and Cherky, Tragueros as wingers, Schaub and Milik is up front. Solid team and squad, and we're going to have to put everything in to try and beat them, as Palsen straight away here on the ball. Turn inside to Latza, now Pieringer, who just steadies himself with a nice pass out to Barreto. He will run a ring around his man a little bit there, into Meyerhofer. Now Delgado. Can we pull this back to the edge? Can we get an early goal? We haven't been doing that, as Pieringer's shot is saved by Schwab. Very good save as well, as Zalazar to whip in a ball right here. Not done well. Pieringer tried to strike through Schmidt as there's a man down, but still got to continue this bright start. It falls to Latza, who hasn't scored recently. And how unlucky was that? Just bounced to the keeper off the post and took a deflection, as Oscan has had to come off. He's got injured, as that's a whacked ball forward. Milik wins it, but Barreto's just there to get it again. Palsen not through to Hauptmann in time, and Cherky to come away now. Milik down the line. Schaub blocked by Machto, still not away though, and that's a flick through. Read by Barreto. That's good sidestepping. He's had to improve most out of the defenders, I would say. As Pieringer round the corner into Meyerhofer. And here we have a run. Have we got support in the middle? This is a good start to the game. Tried to get it back post. It is a very bright start, as now Tragueros blocked. Barreto away to Palsen. Not a good pass. Ortega with a save. Maxto with the block. And still not a good pass. What are we doing at the back? Ortega again. This defence It just cannot get rid of the ball. It's got no defensive awareness at all. Yes, we can tackle and intercept, but we can't clear as Maxto does well to dribble away a little bit. And the Dane will keep on going with it. Pass it down the line. That's the best thing we've done. As Machka, the left wing back, he's going to run it himself. Keep on going. The Slovenian, not the great pass. And Milik with the ball right here as he gives it into Manuel Trigueros. Meyerhoff to try and get it away, and still they have the ball. Milik with it. He puts it round the corner. Blocked from Maxto, and Barreto has put it round right now. Delgado forward. Meyerhofer to run away with the ball, and he's got the pass into Latza down the line. Can we try and sneak past him? Not really. Just got to keep fighting as a ball out wide. Trigueros, half an hour in. It's definitely an open game right here. Lubicic into Schwab. And Ortega with a diving one there to stop it from going in. Brilliant save once more. 15 minutes of this game is left to go as Delgado got the header away. Houtman in. It's a bit of a fluffed one over from Murillo. And Schmitz down the line, straight into Machka. There's another man down here. Cherky, and he's a good player as well for Cologne. So that's actually, well, I won't say a decent thing, of course, a man getting injured, but good to have their team making a couple of rotations. As I see our rotation, Meyerhofer down this line. Not the best of touches, but he's managed to keep hold of it. Into Adamu, who's got the run around him right here. That's a brilliant ball back onto Delgado, who drilled it first time, but straight at the legs of Schwab. We are doing well in this one. Zalazar to whip it in. Header not won. And Latza tries to nod that down. Just fizz it out wide. Delgado, there we go. Zalazar to keep it and do a little spin on the ball. He's got clipped, but he's going to clip it into the box. Adamu at the back post. Straight to the keeper again, as at half-time we can obviously see we're fighting. 0-0 at the break, however, in this 6-pointer. Just have to keep going as Delgado straight away on it. That's not a good back heel, Delgado. What are you playing at? Straight now into Schwab. Zalazar tries to jump in the way, and it's over the top. Good ball. Trigueros. Maxto has to get it away. Lubicic now into Houtman. That's across to Machka. Schindler, and now Anderson drills it down low. What a terrible start to the second half this is. Cologne lead at home. They're dragging us into this battle. It's a good drilled in ball. It's across the field. We just lost possession. And that's us punished for it. Great from us as Machka to get running here. He cuts inside. Latza now on to Adamu. Into Pieringer. Can we instantly get level? That's a good pass back into Adamu, who's missed the ball. Come on. I'm not going to get carried away with these chances because I think I have been doing recently. We've just got to make sure we actually take them in the first place. Latza, Delgado. So many men just queued up at the edge of the box. Get on side. There we go. Zalazar is. Whips a ball over. Gotta be handball. And it's given. Chance for the leveller. A penalty kick it's had to come with. And we're going to take this one. It's going to be Marvin Pieringer to take. Going to go for that bottom bin. Time it right. Perfect. Level terms. This is where we need to kick on from as Maxto receives the ball in the defence. He's going to power through the middle onto Pieringer. We've got Machka on the overlap. The left wing back. He's got the ball right here. He's going to shoot. Saved. Open net. Blocked. Adamu with the header. Straight to the goalkeeper. You can see we've livened up after our goal, which seems to be the thing for us. Pieringer to keep hold of it right here. He needs some support. Machka making every run possible. Here is the wing back again. Across the box. Adamu diving in. It is 2-1. Turn the game on its head. Brilliant ball from the youngster Machka, and Junior Adamu with it. The partnership strikes again. What a ball over the top from Marvin into Machka, and that's just a diving header from Adamu. Thought it was going to go bottom right, but no, down the middle. Fooled the keeper. 2-1 turnaround. We're going to make a change up front. Molina is going to come on for Pieringer. Going to give the youth a try because Machka playing this well in this game, and Tony Schwartz, when he's come on, is wanting me to do so as Adamu's through right here. It would be good if we got another one, and Pieringer to get that one! He's got 2 before he leaves the field, and we lead 3-1 away from home. What a turnaround from last game. The 4-0 defeat we have responded from. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Ball across the box. Marvin Pieringer unmarked and drills it past the keeper. Sensational stuff as it falls into Schwab here. Anderson! Oh, wow. Okay, they've got another one back, but that was very lucky for them. What a game we have on our hands now, 3-2. You must say, though, that was a very lucky one. Bounced off of us in the middle, drilled down low. Keeper did all he could, but still gone in. Should be a nervy ending to this one, as here is Molina into Tony Schwartz. Of course, Molina not one of our own youth academy players, but a good one for the future, as that's a good ball out wide. Meyerhofer through! Adamu should have had two. Poet, and I don't even know it right there, as Latza wins his header in the middle of the park. Brilliant. Schwartz loses it in a dangerous position, though. Come on, we can't give up on this. Maxto with a phenomenal tackle through onto Delgado. Adamu trying to run, but it's going to be Molina the ball falls to. He's got Adamu. Gaps in the defence right here. Adamu's got to get there. He tries to Schwab with a touch. Come on, lads. Keep on fighting. As a ball over the top. Barreto brilliantly in the way. Lubicic tries to get it away, but not successful. Katabac does keep it in, though. And Trigueros back. Katabac. Trigueros again. No, come on. There's only a little bit of time left. Referee should blow his whistle. Now they're near the box. Anderson on the turn. No way. No way has he squeezed it in. We were 3-1 up. We were clear as day, and we have bottled this game completely. Cologne in the relegation playoff place have got it level, and it's an Anderson hat-trick. Side netting. Unbelievable again. Serious work to be done after that. How have we bottled it? I do not understand. 3-1 up. We've got to turn this season around. And that takes us still 4 points off, because we did draw the game and didn't lose, but other teams below us have managed to catch up a couple of points, which isn't good enough. I really thought we were going to kick on this season. I thought the signings we'd made had been good, but to be fair, we haven't had a set squad. Probably affecting it a little bit. Of course, we've had Wijan injured, Da Costa now. The players that have returned have not been great in Hertha, Matondo. It needs more changes next year. To be fair, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, because we need to step it up soon. And now I think we've got to the stage where we simulate games higher up than us, because we've got to play the teams down below to make sure we try and survive this season. So Mönchengladbach, changes are Becker's come in and Cristoforo. So Delgado and dropping into the reserves is Meyerhofer. That is not the appearance I hoped for from him. I'm going to keep Mechka in there. He's done very well. And we're away from home at Borussia Park. Can we get anything? We do not. A 90th minute goal again sinks us. Manu Kone with the first. Adamu, Wilson, Pieringer, and Manu Kone again in the gutter. And we stay where we are for now, but we're going to drop by 1 place actually. So not too bad, but still getting towards that relegation zone, and we should not be there 2 seasons in. And on to Hertha Berlin we go, as these are in 11th. Do we play these today? As it says, Wijan's feeling a lot better. That's a good sign. We've got Derby and Freiburg, and these are closer than Freiburg. So yes, I do think we play this. If he wants to be back in, I'll say you've got a place in the team, even though he's now 74 rated. He was, what? Was he 77 at one point? I'm pretty sure he did get pretty high in rating. Unfortunately, he's dropped like a stone. Latza may have to come out as Wijan comes straight back in. I'll change Chanaloglu back in just for that experience. Adamu and Piering is still up front together. It's a very strong lineup, very strong. I'm going to keep Meyerhofer out, even though he's got a high rating, because I do prefer Becker in game. And here we go. We are at home against Hertha Berlin. And let's see Hertha's lineup, shall we? Jarstein in goal, Plattenhardt, Elderi, Martial, Zifuk, Zerdar and Meyer, Eckelkamp and Sonza Diatta, and Dolberg up front. It is a decent lineup, decent bench as well. We need all 3 points this time, not just 1. So let's make sure we get them all, shall we? As Diatta on the primary run for them. Good run through the middle. Palsson passes it to Zalazar, who I think shoved his man to the ground before, but got away with it. Tried to slide in right there, and we'll whack that down the line. Chaneloglu get running, as it's actually our rivals Borussia Dortmund. 9 points they were clear at the top. I guess we kind of did them a favour with the win against Bayern Munich, but that's unbelievable. Looks like Bayern Munich aren't going to make it 11 in a row, as Diatta into Zifuk. I'd rather them make it 11 in a row than the rivals, as Dolberg around the corner Easy for Ortega. And we'll try and get an attack started up again. But it's them on the ball. Dahlberg, what a player he is. As Nzonza tries to drill it down low. First miss for Hertha Berlin. We need to get a foot on the ball. Was unlucky as Chanaloglu. Now into Victor Palsson. That's a bit too much from him. That was not a good move from the centre-back. Losing it at the back once more across. Ortega saves embarrassment for the captain as Diatta takes it down. Moves still alive. And that was straight across the box. That's handball from them. So we'll get to play it away or get a free kick. So we have played it away into Becker, the right wing back, to dribble it forward. Sends the man to the ground. Now get that pass off. Come on. Nzonza. Through to Maxto, Eckelkamp with it, and Nzonza gets this out wide, man's come round, Ortega's come out, and he's made the save, and it's given us a penalty for a handball off Barreto. He is struggling in this team, is that centre-back. Maybe he needs to come out of it. We are going to go behind if they score this, bounced, and actually, no. No, there was no handball at all, there was nothing involved. Dahlberg against Ortega. And Dahlberg scores 1-0 down here against Berlin. But we shouldn't be. A penalty for absolutely nothing. And we still struggle to progress in this season. It's a battle again. Relegation battles are us. As Chanaloglu straight on the ball into Victor Palsson, who will slowly dribble this through the middle. Can he get that pass off? He can. Into Zalazar. Heavy touch, but he's managed to get it out wide. Can we instantly get level? Not a bad ball. Still desperately in the mood for improvement, however, as Wijan, Cristoforo, Zalazar. Can we try and find a man right here? Nope. Caught in possession. Maxto had to make a good tackle. As Cristoforo, drill that through the middle. There we go. Adamu, Pieringa, tried to get it out wide. It's just blocked. They're just absolutely surrounding us, swamping us. And they are 1-0 up against us at half-time. Let's show something different, shall we? As Palsson running with Diatta at the start of this half, as it's a handball again. It's another penalty to Berlin. Maxto this time. I think he headed that behind. Please tell me it's not another non-deserved penalty. No, that one definitely is. It came straight off his fist. Dahlberg again with a chance. I'm going to dive left again. He goes right again. 2 for the Dane. 2-0 down, and it is going to be a struggle. Oh, at least the struggles aren't short of entertainment, but this is not a good feeling. Just sent the wrong way by Kasper. And they have a goal again. And I think we're still yet to get a shot off in this game, which is absolutely embarrassing, as that's a brilliant ball from Zalazar, but maybe a little too late, as that's a ball through the middle. Adamu, just get a shot off for us, and it's blocked straight away. But what's the defender doing? One back. Courtesy of a very dodgy defensive decision. Absolutely no idea what he was doing at the back. There we go. Tried to get a foot on it, completely missed it, and we hammered that home. Let's try and do what, of course, what the last team, Cologne, did to us. That's going to be a handball on the deck, hasn't it? No. Adamu, very, very questionable touch as Wijan doesn't get to it. Come on, Wijan. Got to play your part. And Nzonza out wide, has to go backwards into Plattenhardt. Serdar on the edge a little bit right here. Passes it into Maya. Round the corner. Eckelkamp. Ortega, brilliant. And Piatek to dribble forward as Eckelkamp. Now out wide. Here's Nzonza. Just got to stand him up. Edge of the box. Plattenhardt. Serdar. Through the middle. Piatek lining one up. Blocked again. Piatek. Saved down low. We've got 5 minutes, lads. No, Becker. Come on. Got to get your passes right at this stage of the game as Cristoforo. 3 minutes now. It's ticking down. Get that pass off. There we go. Wijan. Adamu. Bootler's now on the field. Becker, come on. Come on. I know you're tired, but you've got to keep on running. As can we get that back into him? No, tackled. Still, if we only had Jordan Cropper to throw this long into the box, we'll have to go backwards into Cristoforo. Now Tony Schwartz. Looking for a pass. Finds it into Cristoforo. Bootler. That's one more on into Wijan back from injury, and that might be it. It's bounced straight back to him, and it is it. Oh, we gave it a good fight back. But it all came from their mistake. Our only shot of the game going in. Not good enough. 2 penalties against us. We lose 2-1 in a game where it should have really been 0-0. Luckily for us, it's 13th we stick as we go into the derby day next, though. That is not going to be an easy challenge. Palsson's going to tell us we're not doing well. You're a reason for it, Victor Palsson. You have not been too great to say your rating's high. At least we've got a break before this big game. We've got to get things right. We've got to get players together. Team spirit is lacking, says Victor Palsson in the press. That's just what you need to do, isn't it? When your team's struggling, go to the press and tell them how everything's lacking. And sometimes when things are going wrong, you've got to switch it up. So that's what we're going to go ahead and try and do. I'm going to give Rabbi Matondo another run out. Try and get a little bit of pace going. I'm going to try and shock the rivals by, even though we're doing really bad, getting less defenders in the team. We're going to make our wing-backs into actual right midfielders and left midfielders, as Canaloglu's on the left-hand side of midfield now, and Zalazar is on the right, so we don't need Tim Becker anymore. We're going to use Zalazar, Schwartz through the middle over Harit. We're going to trust our youngster, who, of course, played really well when he was starting games. Cristoforo and Wijan sitting in front of this back three, as I'm going to push Maxdo a little bit further back. Push these into the same line as him. Can we do that? No, we can't. We've got to keep them as they are. Hopefully this can work out. Adamu did score, but he's dropped. Harsh reality. Away from home at the Signia Iduna Park, we are 2 points off relegation. Let's give it a go. And their team: Kobel, Bremen, Dika, Wijnal, Carvajal, Bellingham, Fabian, Brandt, Martinelli, Soler and Calvert-Lewin. You can see why they're challenging Bayern and actually are 9 points clear. They have made some solid improvements. The Spanish and English moving into their team with Carvajal and Carlos Soler now the captain. And of course Calvert-Lewin, Bellingham. As Pierre on the ball for us straight away. Lost it. How will this three at the back cope? Of course our defenders should be sitting a little bit further back to try and stabilise them, as Martinelli in towards Bremen now, and Bellingham gets it across. Carlos Soler, here he is. He has to go backwards into Dani Carvajal. Fabian through the middle, blast, save. Did a fairly good job with that one, as Pierre turn in now into Tony Schwartz. Schwartz to keep on running it. Here he goes. He's going to set off down the line, and now he's going to eventually turn back inside. Zalazar. One more on. That's a brilliant ball into Marvin Pierre. Shot through bodies. Falls to Wijan. It's bumbled. It's away. And Wijan should be the defensive midfielder. Found himself in a perfect position, but could not pull the trigger correctly. What a chance that has now gone, as Bellingham into Martinelli. Brilliant tackle, Barreto. Zalazar clipped, but still will pass his way out. Hopefully we've raised this game for this big occasion. A win here could be a vital step towards survival, as that's another bad tackle, and not even an advantage was given for that. And they'll attack us again. Carlos Soler, Palsson this time. The Icelandic Iceman with a big tackle, and Rabbi Matondo with a good ball through to Marvin Pierre. Can't beat Bremen though. Just got to keep going as Calvert-Lewin down the line. That's a good ball. Gabriel Martinelli's got the run in front of us. Step overs. Brandt. Oh, Ortega again, man. He is a good keeper, but some of those he gets a hand to and still goes in. It just hurts. Julian Brandt with the finish. 1-0 the rivals right here, and they will stay with their massive gap at the top of the league and push us further down the table. Look at that. The Bundesliga Player of the Month for February, I'm pretty sure, or March. He's going to march on, literally, and keep his good form up. The curse hasn't hit him. He's got it again. Ortega with a save. And he gets it the second time of asking as well. Brilliant from him. We've got a man down in Zalazar, our highest rated player apart from Ortega, the keeper. And we're going to have to get him off the field. I haven't got a right-hand-sided midfielder as well, or a right-hand-sided player at all on this bench. Can Molina play there? Who's got decent passing and can go out on the wing? Delgado? Not too great though, him, is he? Cristoforo ain't too great. Tony Schwartz, could he go there? What am I doing right here? Tony Schwartz. What am I doing? I can't even select. I'm not thinking straight. Matondo can play cam. So we'll do this. Not Bootler. We'll go for Adamu, Piering, and Matondo behind, and Schwartz on the right. Not great. As now a run on this wing. Gabriel Martinelli pushes the ball in front of him to keep on running onto. Tries to get a ball into the middle. Tackle is there from Wijan, and Martinelli will keep this and throw it back into Bremer. Now into Julian Brandt, who's dribbled around us a little bit. Calvert-Lewin at the front post. It's all around our box. Calvert-Lewin, easy tap in for two. Tap in for two. It's going to be one of those days again, isn't it? Just not good enough from us. Round the corner, passes all around, passed into the near post from the Englishman. Not how Derby Day is supposed to go. Yes, they're doing well. Yes, they're flying in the league. They should be tighter though, these games, as Schwartz into Cristoforo. Again, that Uruguayan is terrible at picking passes. He has fallen off a cliff in terms of performances as Wijan. Into Cristoforo now. Can't keep it. Carvajal into Fabian down the line. That's a good ball into Carlos Soler. We're on his back a little bit. Carvajal into Fabian. Just read it. There we go. Good read. Adamu now to just maybe try and pace it, but he hasn't got the gap. As Adamu's on it right here as well. He finds the run of Wijan through the middle, who chips it over the top into Rabbi Matondo. Brilliant touch. Could he get one back on the angle, the Welshman? And he has put it wide on the left foot. Half time. 2-0 down. Can't think of any changes that I would make. Now Zalazar's, of course, got injured. It is going to be one of them run-ins at the end of the season where we scrap for our survival. Bellingham into Calvert-Lewin. We're on his back a little bit. Bellingham gets it back. Fabian through the middle. Passes it around the side into Carlos Soler. Now Dani Carvajal. It's good passing here from BVB. Calvert-Lewin from range. That's more like it, Ortega. Good save, but still, we want to get ahead in this game. Not just constantly defenders. That's literally going onto the head of one of their players. Maxto away. Adamu headers it on. I thought Maxto handballed it as well. Rabbi Matondo. It's just shocking passing from us. We just can't keep hold of the ball. Ortega is coming out of his net there to block Soler and does very, very well. So it was in a little bit. Now it's across to Jude Bellingham. Palsson. Can we get our passes right for once? Here is Pierre Inga. He's going to run it himself, is Marvin. Pass is still a bit too much. Is he onside, Adamu? Please be. He is not. Rabbi Matondo on the ball right here as he gives it into Wijan. Adamu through the middle. Pierre Inga can't keep it off Jude Bellingham. Straight into Cristoforo though. They're giving us chances right here to play, but we're not doing it. As can we hear? That's got to be handball from Bremer, and is. Penalty kick. We've got a way back into this derby, and our gone, it's going to be Marvin Pierre Inga. And like last time, he put it in the bottom right. I'm going to go for top right this time. Please. You can't afford to miss. Wide of the post. Just our luck. That is why I don't get too overhyped around penalties, as they've got the ball still. Bellingham out wide into Bremer. Now Jude again. Out wide into Thorgan Hazard. Got to keep on running after this. Come on. Keep on going. Don't let it get to you. As Schwartz is giving it to Pierre Inga. I still want to see him do solid, even though he's not done solid already. Cristoforo, one more on. That was such a good pass to make if it came off, as Daniel Malen now on the field for them. They have gone for the changes, and can they pay off even further for them? Daniel Malen still on the ball, going all the way to the left-hand side here. Needs to get a tackle in. No, Thorgan Hazard got to shut the gap up through to Julian Brandt, who slips it home. And it is 3. I think that's job done. Very good play. Could not shut them down at all. Round the corner, back heel, and in at the near post for him. Still need performances to change as Matondo down the line into Tony Schwartz. Adamu making inward roads, cross into the box. We can win this. I mean, last season we were winning the 90th minute here with Chernilov scoring. What has changed as Tony Schwartz down the line into Adamu? He's even missed that one. Not like we haven't created chances as Tony Schwartz. He's done alright at the right-hand side of midfield. Ball into the box. I don't know about this formation as well. Maybe we just need to change it back to wing-backs, because we need all his hands to the defensive pump. As now Brandt tries to get it around the corner. Palsson to read it. Don't see long added on. Maxto even gives it straight to Thorgan Hazard. Daniel Malen. Brandt is on the break. Slid in there to try and block it. Bellingham. Final whistle goes. At least it's not 4, but still not something I should be having to say. 3-0 loss on Derby Day in the Rieva Derby. And we stride towards relegation. Still 2 points clear, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. You can do even better, Rabbi Matondo. You've not done well at all. As 4 months without Rodrigo Zalazar. That's him out for the end of the season. Just 1 game left for today as well. 2 points off the playoff game 1. But I'm guessing we're not too far off the ones below that as well. Or are they long gone? Kiel and Bochum actually are on 15 points. So I think they may be long gone. So it might just be the playoff game that we settle for, but I don't want to settle for that. Not good enough. As soon as the player's running out of contract, as well as Harit asking to play, I'll make the decisions, mate. You're not the one in the team at the moment. Definitely not. 2 scout reports back there. We need to see if we scout in players high rated or low, whichever league will be in next season, depending on, of course. So I've changed the team up. Adamu's back in. Schwartz is in. Becker is back in. And you can see we've gone back to a back 5, but it's a bit wider. Even though that might force gaps, at least we can attack wider now through the back, like getting down the wings a little bit. Wijan and Cristoforo in the middle of the park. Lats on the bench. Matondo, Bootler, Elgato, Lurd, Meyerhofer, Farman. Still got to hold the faith, don't we? At home. Can we get a win against Mitrovic and co? We don't. 2-1 defeat at home. Not a good time for results. Ilayura and Ponge before Latza got us a consolation. Game played over everyone else now. We still sit where we are. Don't really get to your head, Tony Schwartz. You're only in because, of course, of the bad form of us. Harit I'm getting angry with because you're not going to play as we are 15th now. Just 1 point above it. Harit ignored. Yeah, you are ignored, mate. You're not playing well. I mean, I'm glad you've come and talked to me, Victor Palsson. I don't think anything is fixed. I think you're just saying that, as next episode's going to be a big one. Will it be our last? Frankfurt, Werder Bremen, Bochum are in the relegation zone, Hoffenheim and Mainz. Will we have another episode after that of the playoffs? Who knows? We have got to be better next season, whatever league we're in. And we just haven't done it, have we? We haven't. Signings to be made. I'm looking at players, hopefully, for the top division so we can kick on. But it's going to be difficult either way. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. I'm trying to act angry, to be fair, but in my head, I'm just absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on down below with all the links down there as well. Followed if you would really do, because I'd appreciate that a lot. Up the Mariners. Take care. In a bit. And peace.